Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Was gonna do, Jesus raising from the dead this week, but I figured everybody probably already heard that enough. So we're just gonna go and continue Matthew chapter 18. It has 35 verses. So if you're not there, just go ahead and get there, and let's do this. At the same time, came the disciples unto Jesus, saying, Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And Jesus called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them. And he said, Verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as a little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. So, he said, they asked him, who's the greatest in heaven? And he's telling them, be like children, because children are pure and, sinless and stuff. So he's saying, be like children that way. So whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And whoso shall receive one such little child in my name receiveth me. But whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea. Woe unto the world because of offenses, for it must needs be that offenses come. But woe to that man by whom the offense cometh. Wherefore, if thy hand or if thy foot offend thee, cut them off and cast them from thee. It is better for thee to enter into the life halt or maimed, rather than having 2 hands or 2 feet to be cast into everlasting fire. And if thine eye offend thee, pluck it out. And if and by the way, he's not literally saying rip off your feet or whatever, cut your eye out, but he's using that as an example, basically like tearing it out of your soul. It's like representing sin. You're taking it out. And cast it from thee. It is better for thee to enter into the life with one open, rather than having 2 to be cast into the hellfire. Also, if there's something like making you sin, you can also destroy that as well. Take heed that ye despise not one of these little ones, for I say unto you, that in heaven their angels do always behold the face of my Father which is in heaven. For the Son of Man is come to save that which was lost. How think ye, if a man have 100 sheep, and one of them be gone astray, doth he not leave the 99, and goeth into the mountains, and seeketh that which is gone astray? And if so be that he find it, verily I say unto you, he rejoiceth more of that sheep than of the 99 which went not astray. Even so, it is not the will of your Father which is in heaven that one of these little ones should perish. Moreover, let me find my spot again. I shouldn't have looked away in the first place. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone. If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother. So go and take care of it, man to man. Don't talk it out with the person. Don't sit there and try to get them back in a in a hurtful way or anything. Just do as the Bible tells you in that situation. But if he not hear thee, then take with thee 1 or 2 more, that in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses every word may be established. And if he shall neglect to hear them, tell it to the church. But if he neglect to hear the church, let him to be unto thee as an heathen man and a publican. Verily I say unto you, whatsoever ye shall bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever ye shall loose on earth shall shall be loosed in heaven. Again I say unto you, that if two of you shall agree on earth as touching thing that anything that they shall ask, it shall be done for them of my Father which is in heaven. For where two or three are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them. Then Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me, and I forgive him? Till 7 times. Jesus saith unto him, I say not until 7 times, but until 70 times 7. Therefore is in the kingdom of heaven like unto a certain king, which shall take account of servants. And when he had begun to reckon, one was brought unto him which owned him 10,000 talents. But for as much as he had not to pay, his Lord commanded him to be sold, and his wife and children, and all that he had in payment to be made. The servant therefore fell down and worshipped him, saying, Lord, have patience with me, I will pay thee all. Then the Lord of the servant was moved with compassion, and loosed him and forgave him the debt. So this guy, he owed him so much, right? And he was basically going to be sent off, I think, or sold, and to work and stuff like that. But the Lord was moved with the guy was moved with his compassion, so he forgave him of the debt. But the same servant went out and found one of his fellow servants, which owed him 100 pence. And he laid hands on him, and took him by the throat, saying, Pay me that thou owest. And his fellow servant fell down at his feet, and besought him, saying, Have patience with me, and I will pay thee all. And he would not, but went and cast him into prison till he should pay debt. So after he just went through the same thing, he went and found someone right away, choked him out, and then said, Pay me thou owest. And when that guy did the same thing he did, he had no patience with him at all and threw him in prison. So when his fellow servants saw that what was done, they were very sorry, and came and told unto their Lord all that was done. Then his Lord, after he had called him, said unto him, O thou wicked servant, I forgave thee all that debt, because thou desirest me. Shouldest not thou also had compassion on thy fellow servant, even as I had pity on thee? And his Lord was wroth, and delivered him to the tormentors, till he should pay all that was due unto him. So likewise shall my heavenly Father do also unto you, if ye from your hearts forgive not every one his brothers their trespasses. Very good story. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys on Thursday, and thanks for watching.